Good morning and welcome to Crow Incline here today with a daily energetic check-in. I have the Dream Weaver's Oracle, and our card of focus is When a Witch Must Drink Their Brew. Okay? Now, when a witch must drink their brew, this is really a profound moment in their life, in your life, in my life, and whoever this is, to own your own magic, right? This is the time you were born for. This is about being unapologetically comfortable in who you are and trusting and knowing your own magic, being authentic and inspired. It's having the courage to own your values, to own who you are, and not fall into sort of the spell of society. There is no one like you, okay? Your life force is your personal magic elixir. So drink it down and get rid of what doesn't serve you anymore. All right. This card kind of also talks about how through like the spell of society with its expectations and manipulations and restrictions, right? It can kind of dim us. It turns us away from our true expression. It misaligns us with our path, with our purpose, with who we are, with all those things, okay? So this card is also talking about not worrying about consequences right now, okay? Who cares if you don't fit in? This is a time when a new world is being birthed. So your truest note in a symphony of life can only be played by you. So ask yourself what is truly authentic to you, for you, what is in, what is out of alignment with your values, and adjust where it's needed. Okay? Drink in your magic. Share it with the world and be bold. Woohoo! That's right. It's time to be that groovy you. No one can tell you. All right? No one can tell you. All right. I have the Hocus Pocus deck. All right. Let me take my readers off. Yeah, thank you for being here. This is really great. I am so appreciative of you, and I am honored to bring you messages. So, my light's making a little shadow here. Yeah, so let's unpack this and see what's going on. I mean, I know what's going on, that you're being asked to step up. We've had a lot of these messages lately, you guys, about stepping into the authentic you, you know, without judging others for who they are, but really just being able to answer for yourself authentically and not from the restrictions of the world, you know, the physical world around us, to the physical people around us, to certain energies that other people have. It's really, really about you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. Put my readers back on. We have the Seven of Candles. All right. That's the Seven of Wands. That's stand your ground. This is perfect energy for this message we just got from this card about drinking your own brew. This is your energy, Lovers. And it's interesting because, you know, the Lovers obviously is about lovers. It's about the passion for others, for ourselves, for projects. But it's also, I'm trying to think what deck it was that talked about the Lovers and how it is about aligning with our morals and our values and with what our heart wants. Okay, so the Lovers can mean that it could be a time of you are maybe reassessing what that means for you. Okay, that is your energy. Maybe you're finding the love of self, finding the love of who you are, right? And then in the keep in mind, we have the Six of Cups. So this is, you know, sort of a walk down memory lane. It can represent things kind of coming back around again. So maybe there was a time in your life when you did stand your ground and you were who your authentic self was, right? Maybe you're revisiting those times. This to me feels like this sort of cosmic realignment, but you are at the wheel. Like it's happening, but you're kind of being asked to stand up and sort of help direct that a little bit based on who you are in your heart of hearts down to the core of your soul. Because this is not new for you, okay? This is not new for you. And we have the 8 of Potions, which is the 8 of Cups. Yeah, that can be a card of walking away. Standing your ground, walking away. I kind of want to see what the book says about this card for Hocus Pocus. So give me 1 second to grab that. Okay. All right. I just, every deck sort of has a little bit of a different thing. Typically the 8 of Potions, the 8 of Cups is about walking away. So, yeah, so in the Hocus Pocus deck, here's what it says. You have to let go of something dear to you, whether it be a relationship, career, or hobby. Know that is for the best, okay? Sometimes our paths in life are cut short for a good reason. Open yourself to where fate next takes you. A new path lies ahead. All right. So not only in this deck is it really about walking away to other things, it's leaving something precious behind. Okay, but you are, you're meant to stand your ground with this. You've got to stand your ground. It's time to do this for yourself. All right? Yeah. Walking away and leaving something precious behind. That kind of makes me a little bit sad, but but it is kind of the nature, isn't it, of drinking your own brew, right? Drinking the magic of you, allowing your magic to come to life. And then, yeah, we have death and transformation. This is in your energy. You are definitely realigning, and you are definitely understanding, especially through a death and rebirth, that some things have to go so that new things can come in. All right. So you're in that energy. Very cool. Very switched on. And then you have the Chariot. The Chariot is forward momentum. There is movement. I mean, I really like this for you because it doesn't feel like the energy is stagnant. There's movement here. There's the flames are flickering on the 7 of Candles. The leaves are swirling in the Lover's card. There's definitely some transmutation happening with the Death card. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot, and the flying of the crow. There's a lot of energetic movement happening right now for you when you drink your brew. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups coming out. This is almost like it's someone giving you a piece of information perhaps, or someone listening to you without judgment kind of energy. But it also came out with the 2 of Lightning. All right. So once again, this is a decision that needs to be made, right? The 2 of Swords. So, and she's pointing back up to this Death card. So there is a death and transformation. It's really important to this message. You are going to have to leave aspects of yourself behind, and there are aspects that need to go anyway. They're the ones that are governed and dictated by the energy or the comments or the opinions of others. Okay, that is what you're leaving. But I do think that there's something that might be really hard for you to leave. Look at that look on her face as she's pointing. Ooh, that one flipped wide open. And we have the Queen of Pumpkins. This is in your energy. That is the Queen of Pentacles. That's a lot of financial material stability. When you release the parts of yourself that are restricted, well, the parts of yourself that align with the restrictions of the, what did that card say? The spell of society. You are left, you cut away all the crap, right? You cut away all the ick stuff, and this is who you are at your core. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Good things are going to come for you when you are able to be authentic, be who you are. Sing your note in the symphony of life, because no one else can sing it or play it or make the sound. Yeah, and you have the King of Lightning coming up. All right, so that is logic, strategy, smarts, incredibly intelligent, but able to see the truth too. Look at how he's holding that flame in the dark so that he can see. Like, he's kind of the truth seeker. It's a gift, right? It's the superhero power of the King of Lightning. So keep that in mind. Okay. All right. What else? Do I have anything else that wants to come out? Yeah, it's time to drink your own brew, guys. We've had so many readings lately that are exactly this energy, you know, stepping away from societal norms, stepping away from the traditions and creating your own because it's time. All of that stuff, all of those restrictions, they're crumbling. And so it's time to align ourselves into a place of strength within ourselves, within our core. And the Hermit comes out. So this is the seeker, right? This is the seeker that goes within to find the answers to all the questions of the self. All right. This is what you're being asked to do. If you're not already doing it, it feels like you are. This is sort of the ultimate drinking your brew, because it's often a time of solitude as well. And so, you know, we turn away from the voices of others. We drown out the negativity and whatnot, because we have to go in and find what's true for ourselves, right? Absolutely. Okay. Anything else? I mean, the message is pretty clear. The message is clear, my peeps. And we have the Page of Cups. That is a message incoming. Okay. This is really, really important. And look, he's pointing as well. So he could be pointing right here again at the Death Transformation, at the Lover's card, or at Drink Your Brew. So I'm going to say that you've got two cards pointing at this death and transformation that is going, that it actually in your energy is probably happening right now or is about to. So you're going to be okay. You're going to get through it. You just have to remember to dance to the beat of your own drum. Ask yourself, is it good for you and for your highest self, or are you doing it for somebody else, right? Okay. That is your message for today. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you doing that. I'm honored to bring you messages. Like and subscribe. Share with your besties, and I will see you next time.